We are into your Friday. Hello, Americans. It's Friday, as Paul Harvey used to say. And as we take a look at our traffic conditions, we're going to find some slowdowns around Knoxville if you're heading in from Kentucky and Ohio, and also coming the other way from Chattanooga. Coming in from Atlanta, you're going to find some slowdowns in Chattanooga, some construction and just heavy traffic, especially in the morning when you may be watching us, or your passenger hopefully is watching us right now. We don't want you to get a ticket for that hands-free law. But look for some slowdowns and delays, but nothing's going to be really in your way as far as we know right now. And as you head to Knoxville, you'll have construction. Now, coming in at night through Knoxville, there's construction about every night during the week on I-40, and that can pop up just about anywhere, so you'll want to possibly take the alternate route. You can go 640 around the city and avoid that almost completely. In the Smoky Mountains itself, Gatlinburg Spur, going to be busy with construction delays as well, and also on the Parkway and heading toward Dollywood Lane. Your best tickets are right here. Your best Mountain Fun Life best deals. 865-978-1152. 865-978-1152. And I'm Brad Lovett with a look at your traffic for the weekend. This is Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Here we are again with Jack Darrell down here at the Microtorium, and we just want to talk about how easy it is to find this place.
So we are at traffic light number 3. We're right behind the track. We're in the shops of Pigeon Forge. It's the same plaza as the Dollar Tree, Red Skelton Comedy Theater, Escape Games, Cooter, the Dukes of Hazzard. He just opened up a museum in here, and then the Checkered Flag Slot Car Racing. So this is traffic light number 3, East Weirs Valley Road, 185 East Weirs Valley Road for the Micro Wrestlers.
Now make sure you come down, check them out every Wednesday through Sunday through the week at 8 o'clock.
Yep, doors open up at 7.
So make sure that you come down, see these guys. They are incredible, and you don't want to miss the incredible time that you'll have right here at the Microtorium in Pigeon Forge. Yeah.
And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's best deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies. We are ready for another morning in the mountains. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy. You're watching the Mountain Fun Life channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing and liking us online. I'm here with Robert Owenby, Jim Johnson, and Brad Lovett with stuff that will help you enjoy the visit to the Smokies. And stuff, I'm meaning information. Go, Brad.
Today's day, the Granger County Tomato Festival, something we always look forward to. That goes on starting today. Opening ceremonies at 1 o'clock. And that also includes the event still happening on Saturday and Sunday. And tonight, you want to check out the Granger County Opry at 6:30.
That's a talent, I guess not talent show, but actual country musicians who are performing, I think, inside one of the elementary school or the middle school, which are right next to each other at the Granger County Tomato Festival.
That would be correct.
Right, and then the Tomato Wars happen on Saturday and Sunday.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Messy.
Very messy.
That's the big photo op. That's what everybody wants.
I guess I'm waiting for the big tomato.
Yep. You need to go. Well, you wear white is the bit, and then it gets all over your clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
All right.
Send me. I'll go.
There you go.
That's what I do.
Just not in the Mountain Fun Life shirt, because then we have to replace it,
Yeah.
I don't know if sure if that stuff would all wash off or not, when you have it all covered in tomatoes. It might, I don't know.
Well, we wish you had bought some underwear on tax-free weekend. That would have been helpful.
Although I don't know if I could have went there in my tax-free underwear to get hit with tomatoes.
Not long johns.
It'd be interesting.
All right.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Well, last week we had an earthquake in New Tazewell, 3.0 on the Richter scale. For around here, that's not too bad, but not a lot of people felt it. But we've had earthquakes here. You've had earthquakes places you've lived, like
Right.
California.
This is part of our new tourism effort to get people from California to relocate to Tennessee to feel at home.
Think of
It's-
it as a new ride.
Yeah, it's like the kiddie land of earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yes, and nothing really too large or stressful. I remember having felt one here. We were parked somewhere on my wife and I are somewhere on West Knoxville, and felt something happen, something shake, and that was about it. Now, in Indiana, working at a radio station, and just felt a bump and a few things shake, and the phones rang off the hook.
Oh, wow.
And everybody was calling, wondering what was going on.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
exactly what was happening.
Now, I mean, I can tell you some earthquake stories from California, but so can anybody who lived there.
Certainly.
So it's
Very
right.
common.
Yeah, all right.
Would I rather have the weather we have here than earthquakes? Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is in the long run, with terms of natural disasters, East Tennessee is a great place to live. You know, very few of the hurricanes, cyclones, earthquakes, you know, that kind of stuff.
They can't get over the mountains.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Helps to turn them the opposite direction.
Well, I've heard that, then I've heard that's all myth, so who knows? It's
Well,
I've heard that too, but
I mean, I'm just saying I've lived here 17 years, and it's
I have watched.
and you've longer.
I have watched storms come across the mountain where I live, Bluff Mountain, and the wind would be up in the air, and it would just skip right over my home, and then sometimes it would swoop down the mountain through the valley and come down closer and get a little more dangerous. So the mountains obviously do have a little bit of a
Hey, we get severe-
deflection.
We get severe thunderstorms frequently.
Yes,
But I'm talking about, you know, we don't have Florida level of hurricane
True.
danger. Okay.
correct.
it just skips Robert's house. That's all.
At my house, correct.
Only
Same
your
way-
house.
Same way at my place. I mean, live up on a hill, and where we're at in the kind of a valley, and it seems like every time I look at the radar, there's this horseshoe around our area where
Goes
it just
around.
goes around.
Goes
It's
around.
amazing to me.
There you go.
Yes.
Unless the storms are horrible, and then we usually get hit.
Right.
Other than that,
I got caught in one on the way back to Knoxville from Gatlinburg once. It had hit around Seymour, basically. Trying to drive back in Gatlinburg, and all the power is out. Couldn't see traffic signals. I just drove through. I surprised it didn't. Nobody ran into me. I didn't run into anybody, but it's just I could not see anything. The Food City, the Weigels, that was all dark and no traffic signals, no nothing. It's like
That sounds crazy.
it was
Probably
actually.
should have pulled over. Okay.
Well, there wasn't really a place to pull over on Chapman. That's the problem. It's,
Right.
the shoulder's like this big.
yes.
And it's
And that was
dangerous.
before they did whatever widening they did or re-striping or whatever it was they did.
Yeah. Oh my.
Now it's this much wider.
All right.
Just that much. Now we'd like to congratulate our friends over at the Comedy Barn. 25 years of laughs in Pigeon Forge, and they'll be hosting a special show on July 30th to celebrate with several former cast members in attendance. The Comedy Barn's clean comedy features magicians, jugglers, comedians, live country, and gospel music. And I had fun once when I went to see trained cats. I didn't think you could ever train a cat. They just kind of sat there. But
Yeah.
but
if you
they-
remember, before viral videos were a thing, one of the first most viral videos that went out there on YouTube is a guy at the Comedy Barn laughing so hard uncontrollably. That was at the beginning of the viral video craze. So one of the ones that just had millions and millions of views. I bet you can still find it out there. It's
I
really
wonder if
fun.
he's going to be invited back for this show.
If he's still alive.
That was hilarious.
Sure.
I watched it.
Yeah.
It was.
It was several years back, but we do have discounts on amazing deals that you can get by calling our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals. We've got tickets to fun shows all over the Smokies, including some of the ones like That Country Tonight and Sweet Fanny Adams. There's another great comedy show that's been around for, I think, 40 years in the Smoky Mountains up in Gatlinburg. So let us save you money as you go and laugh with your family. Call 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152. Our operators will help you plan your trip to the Smokies and save money for your family. We'll be back with more of Morning in the Mountains coming up on Mountain Fun Life. And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's Best Deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, and one of the great things about this gig is I get to invite my friends to come on board to talk about their experiences in the Smokies. This is my dear friend Paul Orr, who is a radio lifer like me.
That's right. That's what the shirt says.
But I was reading your Facebook wall the other day, and Paul said he decided to go 10,000 steps before 10 o'clock in the morning for 10 days in a row.
That's right. 10K by 10A for 10 days. Hashtag it. Yeah.
All right, so what gave you the idea? First of all, I know you walk a lot. I call you Walking Paul.
I brought my walking stick.
Yeah, the legit stick.
For sure.
All right.
So here's the thing. I've been working full time in broadcast radio all my life.
As we see each other a lot in the hall.
Yes. And so I've had this dream to do voiceovers, and it's kind of grown on the side. You know, I've worked at it for quite a long time.
Give me one of your serious.
Patriot Dodge DMC. It's a lot. It's a lot.
All right, can you say Frank Murphy on Morning in the Mountains?
Oh, yeah.
You're watching.
You're watching Frank Murphy. Good morning. It's Morning in the Mountains.
See, I love that.
I do that. I do the ridiculous, a lot of car spots, you know, and I talk like Sam Elliott, the Western. I just did the Wyoming governor's race a few months back.
Because I've seen one of the things where you're very versatile and you do everything.
A bunch of different voices.
Yeah, yeah. So that's it. The voiceover is a wonderful opportunity, but it's a lonely job.
It is. It's like a phone booth. I have a thing called a whisper room, which are made in Morristown, by the way.
Whisper rooms?
Whisper rooms, and they are sent all over the world. In fact, we bought this one used in Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
But it's
a soundproof booth that you would buy for your house.
Yeah, and it's about the size of a phone booth.
Now I'm thinking, who would buy this? Would it be just voiceover artists or maybe CIA agents?
People, maybe people that want to have really private conversations.
Because Cone of Silence.
That's right. Singers.
Yeah,
Singers do it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So, okay, then I'm now picturing the rehearsal rooms down at the University of Tennessee.
Booths.
Which, yes, are soundproof, a bunch of soundproof booths in a row that have a little keyboard in them, and the opera singers go in there and belt it at the top of their lungs.
Right.
Makes sense. Whisper rooms.
Yes.
So you bought one.
So going to spend a lot of time in a little tiny room, right? It's a sedentary kind of life. A lot of people that do voiceovers say, you know, I've actually read an article where somebody says, I go to, you know, like the seminars where, and everybody's out of shape, right?
Yeah.
Because we all sit around all day and then, you know, we work for a couple hours.
They only have them, they advertise the seminars ground floor.
Yes, exactly.
No stairs. But you're breaking that mold. You've gotten in shape over the years that I've known you.
Yes, I have. I mean, there was a promotion at the radio station. They said, hey, will you take this stuff called Ultra 90 and it helps you lose weight? And I honestly was like, okay, I'll see what happens. And it worked. I started taking it. I started losing weight.
And you did all of the instructions. You did the obsessively walking around the radio station.
I did. After I started to see a little progress.
Everything I told you.
I said, I'm going to, I mean, no, they don't even talk about the walking. That's me. I just decided I'm going to exercise and put some gasoline on this fire, you know. And so I started getting my exercise in. And when I went into this booth on a daily basis, made the transition from full-time in radio to being in the booth every day, I thought I'm going to get up in the mornings and get after it. And so just the other day, I went to Rainbow Falls. And beautiful hike, you know.
We should mention that you live in the Smoky Mountains. You live in Sevierville with your beautiful wife, Summer.
8th generation Sevier County.
Yeah.
Our daughter, Imogene, Summer is 8th. Imogene is 9th generation Sevier County.
Amy. Oh, beautiful. Yes.
And love them. I'm the luckiest guy in this county. But anyway, I went to Rainbow Falls. I hiked to the top. I came back down to the bottom. I said, look at that. I got 10,000 steps before 10 o'clock in the morning.
And the light bulb went off. 10K before 10A in 10 days.
That's it. And so
you're going to expand this, I mean, because you got October 10th coming up, which is 10/10.
Yeah. Yeah, I was joking. That first day I thought, I'm a promotions guy, right? It'd be fun. On the 10th of October, we'd ask people to walk for 10 days in a row. But I thought, well, I should probably do this myself first. And so I'm on day number 7.
Wow.
And I've got my 10,000 steps. It was a little close this morning. I was like 9:54.
Right, because you had to come over here. You had to make sure you get the steps before you came
I got here.
Yeah.
And so, but I just made it. And at this point, I have 12,020 steps for the day today.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I feel like we should be doing this interview while we're walking around the table.
I could get more steps.
I know. I feel terrible about that. I had the Fitbit. Remember at work they told us to get the Fitbit to save money on insurance. So I got one, and I was so obsessive about trying to get steps that I started jogging in place in my bedroom while I was brushing my teeth.
That's me.
I sprained my ankle. I was the worst thing I could have done, and now I haven't been able to get back on plan since then. It's been like
you hurt yourself trying to help yourself.
I hated it.
Yeah.
But I also want to know about when you started your voiceover career. We're going to wrap up quick, but I remember you telling me about it and thinking, I don't know how I'm going to break into voiceover, but I know that my faith tells me to give it away and see what happens.
That's right. I felt that God had put that desire in my heart to do that, and you know, I just believe if you have a dream that you should just start doing it. You know what I mean?
Hey, guess why I'm here?
Yeah. This is a dream in progress right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you just start doing it. Stop waiting. Make it happen right now. And so if there's nobody willing to pay you today, then say, okay, well, I'll do it for free.
Give it away.
And give it away until somebody goes, hey, you know, it's not that bad. I might, and that's what's happened.
Part of the fun is I follow Paul on YouTube, and what you'll do is you do this little magic trick where you make a video of yourself recording these amazing voices for different radio stations and car dealers. But then you swap out the audio.
Yeah.
So that what we hear is, instead of the raw audio going into the mic, we hear the finished product after you've added in the sound effects and everything.
Yeah, I go put the zips and zaps in, and I put the effects on my voice. And when you watch the video, it looks like that's happening in real time. And I have all my friends go, "How do you get your studio to do that?" I'm like, "Well, I took the audio and doctored it up and then matched it up."
All right. Well, Paul Orr, Radio Lifer, thank you so much.
Frank,
so
thanks
look
for
up
having
Paul,
me.
Paul O-R-R on YouTube, and you'll get to see some of this great voiceover stuff that I'm talking about.
PaulOrr.com. Yeah.
Oh, that's even easier.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. I'm Frank Murphy.
Just like all moms, I'm always concerned about my children's well-being. But sometimes they get sick. Sometimes they get hurt. That's why I'm so grateful we have children's hospitals, because when any child needs a miracle, they'll do everything in their power to make one happen, with our support. Please join me in giving sick and injured children every chance to get better. Put your money where the miracles are. Give to your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
There may be some rain or thunderstorm activities creeping into our forecast as we look at your weather for a Friday, but we've had a really nice week temperature-wise, only in the low 80s, and that's been quite a change as we're starting to get close to the month of August, and that's going to be a nice but hot summer-like month here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And as a lot of the kids are already heading back to school, you'll have a nice time if you're maybe an empty nester or a young couple coming to town, and you'll have just a little bit less crowds in the Smoky Mountains. But still, summer weather, chance of showers and thunderstorms almost every day, and temperatures, though, in the low 80s and nice lows in the mid 60s. So we're having a really good week here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And as we look ahead, really more 80s all the way into the next week, and that's going to be the pattern for quite a while, probably into early September for the most part. Your best deals are here. It's your Mountain Fun Life best deals with all your favorite tickets to all your favorite activities. 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152. I'm Brad Lovett, and that is a look at your weather, and this is Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life.
Mountain Fun Life is your one-stop headquarters for Smokies baseball. The 2019 season is coming to a close, so don't miss a pitch and catch the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark. Make your plans to join us, and you just might end up on Mountain Fun Life. It's Smokies baseball and Mountain Fun Life, keeping you entertained and aware all year long. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Good morning, it's Savannah and Kira for Morning in the Mountains, and this week we've been highlighting different things going on around the island, and right here at this spot there's so many different things that you can do here.
Yeah, so right now we are standing at the island itself, but there's a lot of different things to do around the island. For instance, we have Polynese Restaurant right there, all you can eat family buffet. Right behind me we have Alcatraz, a very nice museum. It's it's about new, it's been around for about a year now, but it's very popular. We also have Margaritaville right across as well. Very good food, a very good place to stay if you're looking for a place to stay here at the Smokies. So yeah.
Now back to you guys.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, "I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Call or visit us online. We'll see you there."
It's Friday and you're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. We're having a great day here and hope you're enjoying the show as well. We're on each weekday at this time. Do like us and share us. I'm Frank Murphy here with Robert Ownby, Jim Johnson, and Brad Lovett, who's got some information for us.
We're going to congratulate our friends as we get into this weekend at the Comedy Barn for their 25 years of laughter. And they're going to be doing some celebrating with some of their former cast members on July 30th. And we will be there with our cameras, and we hope to be interviewing some of the past and present performers. So that's something to look forward to, and you'll see that on the show shortly afterward, and maybe even on Facebook Live. We'll just have to see how that all works there. But they've been bringing us comedy, magicians, gospel music, animal acts, and the whole works. In fact, if you
But
buy...
only gospel music that's funny. Not serious gospel music. It has to be comedy gospel music, right?
Right, and there is such
All right.
thing.
There is?
Yes.
Ray Stevens, for one, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, here I am. Okay, thank
The
you.
Squirrel,
'Cause
Mississippi
I'm like,
Squirrel Revival.
Mississippi Squirrel Revival. That is hilarious.
Thank you for helping me out, because I
Yes.
could not think of a funny gospel song.
Yes, that one. I remember that when I was just probably a teenager, and I laughed. I think I even bought the album, the Mississippi Squirrel Revival.
So there are a few of them out there, and of course animal acts as well. Now, if you go to the show, you have the opportunity to buy that show.
Oh, on DVD.
On video, on DVD. So
They do that at Sweet Fanny Adams. I guess that's a thing when
Yes.
you're in a town like this where you want to recapture that moment when you go back home. Yeah.
Mhm. And that way, of course, they own that too, and
Right, but
no,
some
no
of these are
infringement.
audience participation shows. So
Certainly.
especially if you get called up on stage, you want to be able to have that video.
Mm-hmm. The weekend is here, and of course, the Granger County Tomato Festival is one thing we look forward to all the time. And just a few things that are going on there. Of course, 1 o'clock, you want to be there for the opening ceremonies. They want to let you know that your pets are welcome, and that means they've got water stations, cooling stations for your pets. And tonight, it's the Granger County Opry, free admission at Rutledge Middle School.
Now, even if you don't make it to the festival, when you visit Tennessee, look for a Granger County tomato at your regular supermarket, because most of the major supermarkets around here carry them. And
Yes.
of course, the farmer stands and the farm markets, but they'll have a sticker on it, and just slice it up and just try eating it, little, just straight, or maybe with a little bit of, just a tiny little bit of salt.
It has a unique flavor. It must be the type of soil
That's what
in
they
that
say.
area
Yeah.
that those are grown in, and they are delicious. I have never tasted a tomato that had a better flavor than the Granger County tomato.
Yeah, you can tell when they're really the seasonal ones as opposed to the hothouse tomatoes.
There's a big difference. Yes,
Yeah, so you wanna
not a
get-
big difference, but there's quite a bit of difference between those two.
Yeah. All right, so get yourself a tomato.
And on the main stage on Saturday, it's the Mason-Dixon Boys, and also the Valley, and the Django Riders, and Carvin Waltz. You'll find them. And Knoxville's own Southern Gospel Quartet, 12 to 1 on Sunday at the Granger County Tomato Festival.
It's in Rutledge, Tennessee, which sounds far away, but it's not. It's
No,
just straight
no,
up
not at all.
Rutledge Pike from I-40.
Right, you can't miss it.
And by up, I mean north. Okay.
That would be correct, yes. Or down if you're somewhere in Ohio or something like that. Or
I don't know how to get to Rutledge from Ohio.
I don't either.
I would Google map that.
right. I'm fortunate to be married to a bus driver who knows the community. I'm still lost around. I've lived here since about 2010.
Google
and-
Maps, dude. It's
Well,
just
yes, I
so
use that
easy.
and the
Okay.
app.
Oh, yeah.
If it doesn't, try to throw me in the river or something.
Oh, yeah.
Which sometimes happens every now and then. And Dollywood Splash Country, they'll be having their live band this weekend, and you can buy a picnic lunch. You can rent a cabana.
Yeah.
Forgot the word of that. So enjoy that. Great place to be cool, and just a few more weekends left to enjoy Splash Country as we're getting close to the beginning of school. And
I've been hearing good things about the Time Saver H2O passes at Splash Country. These are the waterproof wristbands that you pay a little extra, but you save time in line because it, I guess, somehow notifies you or when it's your turn, and you get up right up there and slide.
Yes, I've heard about that, and that's getting good reviews. They've done several changes. Dollywood itself, of course, we're getting to close to the end of the summer celebration with the late hours and the fireworks. But the fireworks are worth seeing. You can have the 4th of July. Even if you miss the fireworks around here.
And Splash Country is open through Labor Day itself.
Yes, it
so
is.
You want to get there prior to that. All right.
And then we're getting close to all our wonderful fall activities around the Smoky Mountains.
Oh, don't rush it. I like summer. I want to talk more about summer.
Me too.
Don't rush me. We'll get to fall. Fall is
We'll get there.
fun, but I love summer, and there's so much fun things, so many fun things to do. That's why we call this channel Mountain Fun Life. And here on Morning in the Mountains, we also want to save you money on all these great evening activities, daytime activities. Whether you want to go out and zip line, or you want to play mini golf, or ride, jump on the Severe Air trampolines, a lot of the same stuff that you've seen Kira and Savannah get out there and do with the live videos and the segments on our show. We can save you money on those things. Call our operators at Mountain Fun Life Best Deals, 865-978-1152, and they will help you go through what you want to do and customize a vacation just for you and save you money while they're doing it. We'll be back with more of Morning in the Mountains coming up on Mountain Fun Life. And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's Best Deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies. You're watching Mountain Fun Life. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, talking about all of the fun things that we will be bringing you from the Smoky Mountains. I'm here with Jim Johnson, who's a longtime friend and also really knowledgeable about what we're going to be doing here on Mountain Fun Life each and every morning, bringing you news, traffic, weather, the stuff you want to get started about the Smokies each morning, but so much more than just that.
Oh, there's so much going on in the Smoky Mountains, folks, that I'm just excited to be part of it. Talk about getting into something that's not in the area, news, live news on the street. We're going to have a truck out there with a couple girls that are going to be doing live interviews on
Savannah
the street.
and Kira, yeah.
Savannah and Kira are going to be doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And a lot of cooking shows we're going to be doing.
Every afternoon, we've got cooking shows here on Mountain Fun Life for you to check out some great mountain recipes, or even a little bit of spice from Nicaragua, a little bit of everything.
Yes, that's from Joe?
From Bob's wife, Castro Cuisine.
Ooh.
So we've got all that great stuff, but let's think about, when we talk about in the mornings, when you are here visiting the Smokies or planning your trip to the Smokies, you have an opportunity, 9 o'clock in the morning, to flip on Mountain Fun Life and say, okay, well, here's what I need to plan weather-wise. Here's some stuff I can do that's coming up in the days and weeks ahead, some great fun family attractions, whether it be everything from Titanic on one end of town, to Gatlinburg and nightlife on the other end of town.
Right, Ripley's, Believe It or Not, the aquarium, all the good stuff up in Gatlinburg.
And that's where you'll be out there with the cameras and running.
We'll be shooting
running
stuff
up
in
and
the
down.
street. I'm telling you, it's going to be wonderful.
Because you've traveled the world shooting video, so you're an expert.
Well, I get an opportunity to go around the world. Yes, it is fun getting out
Yeah.
there, but nothing's more fun than being right here at home in the mountains. It's just a beautiful place to be.
So let's talk about some of your favorite places to shoot video and in the Smokies when you're trying to look for nature, trying to look for nightlife, trying to look for everything.
Cades Cove is always a beautiful place to go. The trails there are wonderful. Get to go walk up the trails and see things that, you get to go back in time. We're talking about going back into the early times when people first started building homes here in the Smoky Mountains.
Because part of our goal on Mountain Fun Life is not only for the first-time visitor, if you're living in Ohio and you're saying, hey, I think I need to go to the Smoky Mountains and check it out, what can I do there? Well, we'll have that, intro-level type stuff for you. But for those of you who come every year, there's still new things opening all the time.
Oh, you could live here.
Yeah.
And
as we do.
With all the things that are going on, I can't tell you how many things I've not been able to experience yet. And I'm really excited about being able to go out and do that. And
Well, just in the past few months alone, you got to think about what Dolly has opened the Pirate Show.
Yes.
The National Enquirer has opened their new place. There's big changes and improvements coming to the Smoky Mountain Opry and to the Comedy Barn now that Dolly's company has bought those.
There's a lot of exciting things
Yeah.
going on in the
Of course,
area.
Wildwood Grove at Dollywood.
I don't know, it's one of the #1 places in America to come visit is right
yeah.
here in the Smoky Mountains.
In terms of national parks, it's #1, and then you've got all the great stuff right up and down. In fact, I've heard tell that there are people who come to the Smoky Mountains and never make it into the park.
Oh, that's true. You got go-karts, you got helicopters, there's a skydive place down there where you can jump in and do skydiving inside. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I did that on my honeymoon.
The indoor skydiving?
My wife and I did that on our
This is
honeymoon.
what, like a big fan and just...
Yep, just blows you right up. It was wonderful. That was 30 years ago, so it's kind of funny, but yeah, it's good stuff. Car museums, tons of car museums if you're a car enthusiast.
I know my grandkids like miniature golf. They're all about it.
There must be 100 miniature golf places here. I think if we went miniature golfing every day, we could probably hit every miniature golf course maybe in a year. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe in a year.
And then go back and start over again.
And start right back and do the whole trail one more
Of course,
time.
also, I love the food that's available in the Smoky Mountains. We have a cooking show each afternoon for you, but also we'll be out visiting some of the fine spots to get pancakes and get trout and get delicious burgers and all the great stuff.
Well,
Steaks.
there's a couple places here that have all-you-can-eat places, all-you-can-eat catfish.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're all-you-can-eaters out there, but we are in the South. There's no calories in Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge, folks. You just eat all you want, right?
Let's talk about Paula Deen, put a little extra butter on that. That's a fun place to eat, is Paula Deen's right there at the island of Pigeon Forge.
Yes, where is it? Right over here. It's not too far from here. There's a nice little walking area where you can see all the little craft stores.
Yeah.
The water.
Oh, yeah, near Patriot Park. I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
It's right around the corner here.
Yeah.
That's a
The old
beautiful
mill.
place. The old mill, and you can walk through there. There's all kinds of shops. There's a little clay pottery shop over there we went to. It was a lot of fun.
And I like getting back into the artist village behind Gatlinburg, where you get yeah.
The artisans, there's glass blowing, all kinds of trinkets. There's a sword. I love that sword place where you can buy the ninja stars and stuff. It's always fun to go over there. The kids always want to go to let's go to the swords. Let's go to the swords. It's all
Oh,
fun
sure.
stuff, but-
Yeah, so whether you're shopping or just relaxing, we're going to talk about all of those great places to stay, places to eat, everything you need for your Smoky Mountain vacation. You'll be able to find it on Mountain Fun Life, not only when you're watching us online each and every morning, but also we'll be in and out where you need to be. We'll have magazines printed up and directories printed up for you to find all of that information right at your fingertips. So wherever it is you need it, whether you need it on your smartphone or whether you need it in a printed format, we'll have it in all, it's like one-stop shopping, Mountain Fun Life for your vacation needs. Thanks to Jim.
Don't miss out. It's grab the little flyers. We talked about coupons in there that you're going to be able to get and tear those off, take those in, save you a couple bucks, and that way you can do more fun things.
Exactly. Stretch your vacation dollar even a little further, do more fun activities, whether you're in Kodak, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, all the way through the Smoky Mountains. And we're not going to ignore, the beautiful quiet side of the Smokies over in Townsend and the Blount County side. That's a lovely place to go, tubing and...
You will not be without something to do here in the Smokies. And if you're shoppers and you love shopping, we got the outlet malls here, which are great. Tanger, love that place.
That's right. So keep an eye out for our Smoky Mountain, I guess our Mountain Fun Life Humvee and other vehicles, because they'll be showing you. If you see the Savannah and Kira out in the Humvee, you'll know, there's something going on. I got to go be where they are, because there's a grand opening, there's an activity, there's a new exhibit coming to the Titanic Museum, there's something happening, and that's where they're going to be.
So don't miss out. Join us.
We appreciate your watching Mountain Fun Life. I'm Frank Murphy.
I'm Jim Johnson.
Mountain Fun Life is your one-stop headquarters for Smokies baseball. The 2019 season is coming to a close, so don't miss a pitch and catch the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark. Make your plans to join us, and you just might end up on Mountain Fun Life. It's Smokies baseball and Mountain Fun Life, keeping you entertained and aware all year long. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
This is Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. I'm Frank Murphy with Jim Johnson. It's Friday and tons to do in and around the Smoky Mountains.
Yes, there is. It's always a good time to go to the Tennessee Smokies.
Oh, yeah.
And they hopefully will be baking the biscuits, the Montgomery biscuits, that is.
See, it sounds so funny because their name is the Smokies. The mountains are the Smokies. We're talking Smokies baseball, playing the biscuits.
The Montgomery biscuits, yes. Yeah. And tonight is Kids Takeover night.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is where kids get to maybe be the announcer for a couple of innings, or they get to pretend to be the general manager or something like that. So they take the different roles in the organization. And I mean, you have to look up on Smokies baseball to find out exactly what it is they do. But that's kind of the gist of it, is the kids get to run the show at the game.
How fun is that?
You know, and shadow some of the real people, the actual employees. And
that makes such a difference to kids, you know, when adults in these major roles, especially in a sporting event, you know, gives them the opportunity to do something like sportscast or announce, or you know, maybe be an umpire or a you know, baser. You're out.
And everything else is kid themed as well. They got a giveaway, and what else they got?
Well, they're giving away lunchbox to their first 500 kids, so that's good.
Oh, yeah, back to school practically. I mean, school starts in early August around here, so late July is a great time to get a new lunchbox.
Oh, what was your favorite lunchbox when you were a kid?
Batman.
Batman.
I only had the one. Well, that's the one I remember. I probably had more than one.
I think mine was Scooby-Doo, if I'm not mistaken.
That would make sense.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, no, I had a Batman lunchbox.
I love Batman, too.
Oh, yeah.
But I was a kid. Scooby-Doo was cool.
Yeah. In those days, they had my day. They had glass thermoses, so I broke the thermos on something, dropped it, and then of course the shards of glass in your chocolate milk. You can't.
Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. And then after the show tonight, after the Smokies baseball game, of course, it's Friday night, so it's fireworks. So lots of fun.
Yeah, that's a big night. You'll see. So if you're going to Smoky Stadium, you might want to allow a little extra time for getting there, because on a night like this, you'll have a little extra traffic getting off the interstate at exit 407. So I'd say get there early and enjoy the beautiful activities, the food, because they have upped their game. This is not new news, it's old news, but they brought in Calhoun's and some other high-quality food service.
Yes.
So I'd go early, have some dinner, enjoy all of the stuff. When you go to SmokiesBaseball.com, you can read up on that.
Yeah, it's a great time. And, of course, what we keep talking about, because they're new to the area, is the Micro Wrestlers, the Microtorium.
If you already went to the baseball game last night, well, then tonight you can go to see Micro Wrestling Federation.
It's lots of fun. And amongst the other things you can do in the Smoky Mountains, of course, hiking, fishing, biking, golfing, zip lining, mountain climbing.
Yeah, we can. Speaking of zip lining and some of those other activities, we have got deals on some of the best zip lines in the Smokies and some of the other great outdoor activities, whether it be mini golf or this one thing, the Goats on a Roof.
Oh, Lord. Yes.
Have you heard about this one?
Oh,
they've got a coaster up there, but I think you also get to feed the goats, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now, I heard there's this particular phone number that people can call to get these great deals on these great tickets.
You mean the one that I've got memorized and I don't need to look at the board anymore?
Yes, what
you mean
is that?
865-978-1152? That phone number?
Yes.
Or now you do it.
865-978.
Without looking.
1152.
No looking.
Well, I lost that battle, but it is a great place to call. You think I'd see it? I see it all the time. But a lot of fun. And, another thing you want to do out there, because we do have that ticket thing, we've got Kira and Savannah out in the Hummer that has their faces all over the side of it. Make sure you go up to them when they're out on a live event and get one of these stickers.
Someone took one, obviously.
I did see it right here on the computer. It's on it's on my computer. It now levitated.
There you go.
Anyway, so I hope I'll be getting a sticker, because I put one on my car. I hope I get a ticket because of my sticker.
Not a parking ticket, not a speeding ticket, but a ticket to one of the great family attractions in the Smokies.
Tickets
will save you money on those when you call Mountain Fun Life Best Deals.
Mountain Fun Life Best Deals.
That's what I got to remember, that part.
865-978-1152.
Right.
I said that looking at you, by the way.
Nice. Good job. All right, so we're training Jim.
I need all the help I can get, folks. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching Morning in the Mountains. We'll be back with more coming up on Mountain Fun Life.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
That's another episode of Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. It's Friday, the weekend is here. We are ready to go out and experience some of the many, many great things to do in and around the Smoky Mountains with our great Mountain Fun Life Humvee.
Yes, the girls are going to be out there. Kira and Savannah are going to be out there. Make sure you go up to them, get your tickets from them, and that way, if we see these tickets on your car,
Sticker gets a ticket.
Sticker gets a ticket. It's a good ticket, though.
A ticket gets a ticker, and a ticket gets a sticker.
That's the truth, and that's how it works. But
sticker gets a ticket.
Get one of those from Kira or Savannah. Put that on your car, and if we see you with one of these on your vehicle, we might give you a stop and say, "Hey, here's a ticket."
That is a deal. And of course, check in with our Mountain Fun Life best deals at 865-978-1152. For Brad Lovett, for Jim Johnson, for Robert Ownby, I'm Frank Murphy. Thanks again for watching. Do like us and share us, and we'll be back with another episode of Morning in the Mountains on Monday.